Okay. Okay, so AI has been a massive part of our lives for the past few years. And I don't think that's gonna change anytime soon.
Now let's turn to artificial intelligence, because the International Monetary Fund has warned that 40% of all jobs around the world will be impacted by AI.
A ton of people are worried about AI taking their jobs, and one of those industries is the film industry.
Well, good morning, Diane. Hollywood is just like the rest of the United States, the rest of the world, where it's a bit of the Wild West when it comes to AI. The technology is being used in movies right now. You may not even realize
Now,
it.
AI has already creeped itself into the film industry already through visual effects, animation, and artwork. But I haven't heard of it infiltrating storytelling. Okay, so I feel like writing is something that's uniquely human. Like, we think of these ideas and these stories, and then we put them down on paper, and I feel like that's something that a robot can't replicate. But I don't know. This stuff is getting really good, and I don't know if that's gonna change. Like, is it possible to shoot a film that's completely written by AI? Okay, so the objective is simple. Get AI to write a short film completely from scratch. So there's no modifying, no dialogue, no action, no prompts, or really anything at all. Honestly, everything should come from the mind of the AI. Okay, maybe not mind, but like a circuit board or whatever. I don't know how any of this stuff works. Let's get started. So to get the script, I'm gonna be using Chat GPT. Now, I don't want it to run wild, so I'm gonna put some parameters in place to make sure that this thing is actually achievable. So number one, it has to be shot in my basement. I have the most freedom in here, I'm not gonna get bothered. Number two, I have a bunch of modern equipment all around me, which I don't feel like moving out of the way to do a period piece, so it has to take place in modern day. Number three, because I'm shooting this all alone, it can only have one physical character. And number four, to make sure that I can do this in a good amount of time, I'm gonna set the limit to about 1 to 2 minutes for the film. Here's our final prompt. Write me a 1 to 2 minute short film script that takes place in a modern day basement with only one physical character. Now, after we press this enter button, there is no turning back. Whatever story the AI tells us to make, we have to make it. This could be Oscar worthy, or this could be complete trash. Let's find out. Who is this? What do you think about my acting? Was it good, huh? It was pretty good, huh? Yeah. This went better than I expected, but also worse than I expected. Also, quick plug, if you're liking the look of these videos, it's actually because of these incredible lenses. Duray sent me their Sniper series of lenses, and I'm actually using one right now. They're absolutely incredible, and they get you that really smooth bokeh. And so everything was shot, even the small little short film, was shot with these lenses. They're fantastic. But anyways, I think it actually came out pretty well, and the concept was actually pretty good. I didn't want to share the script before the video because I felt like I didn't want people to just be matching from the script. I wanted people to see if they actually just enjoyed the film, not really knowing exactly what the AI said. But down in the description, I put the entire pretty much result that Chat GPT gave me. The only thing that I'm really disappointed when it comes to all of this is that when I first had this idea for this video concept, I entered a similar prompt into Chat GPT, and this was probably like weeks ago. And it actually gave me the exact same result I got for this video when I entered it yesterday. And that to me was the very disappointing part. And it actually showed the problem with ChatGPT and with AI when it comes to storytelling. See, how all of this AI stuff works is that it's trained on other people's work, right? Whether it's work that's open or sometimes work that is copyrighted and all this different kind of stuff. And it only knows what it's been trained on. And the issue with that is that it starts to recreate ideas that have already been done. For the prompt that I gave it, in a basement, one person, modern day, short script, that's pretty vague. Like, you can do a lot of stuff with that. You could do post-apocalyptic, you could do over-the-phone romance, you could do, a comedy or anything like that. But it would just constantly give me like these ghost stories. And it's just like, it felt so like soulless, I guess. But it felt just so generic. Like, can you think of anything else? But I guarantee you there is some script somewhere online with, a title of the same name and a premise that is super similar. And that's why, in my personal opinion, I don't think it's gonna like replace the creativity that humans uniquely have, because in order for Christopher Nolan to make, Inception or, all these incredible movies to be made, those directors, those writers had to go out of the box, right? They had to be like, okay, this is what a generic, story is about. Let me completely dismantle that, right? But I feel like AI, at least now, it doesn't necessarily have the capacity to do that. It doesn't really require that much depth. Like, maybe it's like a commercial idea or something like that. ChatGPT can be good, but I think if you want to make something that's going to move people, you really have to train your mental muscles and do it yourself, because that's where the best stories are going to come out from. But anyways, I still have to do some cleaning up from the shoot, so thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all next time.